أهلا بكم أصدقائي بحلقة جديدة من هوغورتس Legacy. قبل أن نبدي الحلقة لا تنسوا الاشتراك بالقناة والدعم باللايكات، وهسه خليكم وياي متابعة. حضر جرعات. اي هاي الماكسيمة حلوة هم تفيدنا. اوكي حضرنا جرعة. هسه خلينا نشوف عندنا مهمة. مقابلة بوبي سويتنج. خريطة. بخريطة العالم. اي خريطة العالم. اي والله بعيدة. اقرب شي عليها هاي. نستخدم الكائن. هاي منو قاعد تحكي انا؟ ما ادري. مهم. دقيقة لازم نلقى مكان للصعود. يعني حيركض شوية يلا يصعد. هاي وينج يلا هاي وينج. اوه رهيبة. احلى من المكنسة هذا الكائن. سفر بيه. نصل مع نقابل بوبي سويتنج. قالت لنا عن موضوع الصيادين اللي قاعد ياخذون الحيوانات. نحكي وياها.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
اوكي النار والاثم لازم نتبعها. نشوف موضوع الصيادين اللي يصطادون شو اسمه حيوانات وقاعد يكسبون ذهب من وراها. اوكي تباع بوبي. شنو الصوت الغريب؟
A centaur. Tread carefully.
هذا القنطور اللي قاعد احكي لكم عنه. هذا بعد شوفوه. هذا هو القنطور.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
كانت القنطور رهيبة. اوكي.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
اوكي اوه
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
اوه الاداء الى الزايد عندهم بس نشوف.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio.
زين ها شنو هذا؟
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
شنو هذا؟
Pelts. Poor beasts.
قاعد يصيدون الحيوانات وقاعد ياخذون جلودها.
Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
زين
Revelio.
هذا الشي شنو هو؟
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
زين خلينا نشوف شنو الموضوع. لازم نقول هالبوبي على اللي عرفناه.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
اوكي يلا بوبي تبع
How
بوبي.
do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
ساحة المهام. شو لحظة وين؟ كده يقولون منه دخول إلى الخيمة. هم قاعد يكتشفونه هيك هم دقيقة. دا أفكر أستخدم لهم مال السبيل مال التماهي. نحاول نتخفى حتى ممكن نستخدم أسلوب ضدهم. لازم نوصل لهناك. شنو اللي يصير؟ قلتلهم بالتخفي بس حتى التخفي الموضوع ممكن ما يكون سهل.
Hogwarts is very lucky charms, if you ask me.
نتخفى ورا الأغراض.
Be off to the tavern after that.
قلت الأعداء الموجودة بقى بالتخفي يستخدمون السبيل مال التخفي. يستخدمون هذا السبيل عليهم جمدوهم. باعوا قتلناهم بسهولة بدون ما ندخل وياهم بقتال ما له داعي.
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching in.
متاعب وشيكة هي فعلا متاعب وشيكة حتكون ما حد قال لا.
I would say that Irondale is not appropriately named.
واو ما يشوفونه وهاي النتيجة.
I've heard centaurs quieter than you.
تخفينا بقى قتلناهم كلهم تقريبا ما شافونا. هو نقدر نفتح يعني نفضح امرنا نقتل هاي وخلاص. بس نحاول انه نخليها كلها. قضينا عليكم كلكم.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Revelio.
كل شي هناك. خلاص هذا خلنا نطلع بعد ماكو مشكلة ماكو داعي. هذه الثياب والمعدات. خلاص هذا وش اسوي لها. جرعة فلوس باعوا تحصلون هواية فلوس وجرعات واشياء. وقاعدة الثياب كلها مليانة. خلص هذا وش تسوي له.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
أو تنانين.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
بس خفة ونحاول نمشي. زين دقيقة من نطلع لازم. طينا طريق. لازم أنا أخذ الطريق يعني. إذا فتت منه راح يشوفني يعني.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him.
منهم راح يشوفونه يعني.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Now our Ramrock's so much really near Rookwood. Foul beast.
Not much longer now. Soon our necks will be out from under wizarding boots. Wizard kind will pay for what they've done.
شنو موضوع السحرة وراكود اللي تخلصون من راكود؟ ستحق يكتشفونه. لازم نقاتل هنا. مو لا ما يحتاج نقاتل. نحتاج لا لا لا. لا بعد ما بيها مجال انه ما ينكشف امرنا. قضينا عليهم. خلاص هذا هو مات. نشوف شكو بالمكان اذا اكو فلوس او شي. اوه المعدات قتلتني والله. خانات الثياب المعدات الخاصة بكم ممتلئة. زين كمل هسه. شوف موضوع التنانين شنو سالفتهم ذولا. لا مو شنو. استكشف موضوع التنانين. طلعوا دا يصيرون تنانين دا يخلون حلبات مال القتال وياها. اكو هنا فلوس ممتاز. كمل استكشاف بالمكان. طلعوا دا يصيرون تنانين.
Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
لحظة شو اللي تخلفه؟ شنو دقيقة شنو؟ ناس طلعت.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her, shall we?
حنفك السلاسل مال التنانين. ايش كنا راح نحصل على التنين؟
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
اوكي قاعد نمشي ببطء احنا اصلا. نفتح البيضة مال التنين. متحمس والله. نفتح القفل مال الهامورا على مستوى 1. حصلنا على بيضة التنين.
I have the egg.
Ready.
Revelio.
Element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
نحصل على جرعة مال الهيلث. ممتاز. ولا ما نحتاج الهيلث، عندنا هواية. ممتاز، بس نحصل زيادة أهم شي. مهمة زيادة. حصلنا هواي جرعات، كنا حندخل قتال كلش قوي. خلينا ننتبه من هذا الشي. اوكي، خلينا نجهز للقتال. جاهزين؟ جاهزين للقتال هذولا. قاتل هذولا. جمد. صابني. هاي قضينا عليهم. هناخذ السحرة مال السحر القديم. اوه، جو السحرة بعد.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
I'll check your pockets after you're dead. I can make
واضحة. لحظة ايش كذا الموضوع؟ دقيقة شنو الموضوع؟ لا. نحاول نجيب. ممتاز. قضينا عليها. ممتاز. هاي الناس زعجوني والله. اشكو. لا ما لحقت اصد الضربة. اعتقد انت تحتاج نعاقبك على هالموضوع. وين على ذولا؟ بعد منهم. وين عليهم كلهم شكلهم. هو هنحررها بس خل اوصل لها اصلا. اعتقد شلون احررها اصلا. لا اتوقع اكيد اقدر احررها باكيا. حررناها. اي
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
حررنا التنين. التنين حرقهم.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
زين شو نسوي البيضة أصلا؟ خليني أسألها والله.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you?
قضية
I shall
التنين.
see you back at the castle.
اوكي اللي هنا خلصنا. تم انجاز المهمة. نار والاثم. حررنا التنين وخذنا بيضة مال التنين ما ادري شو نسوي بيها. تفاخر المبارزة. تشريح. لا اكبر متلي. زين.
Time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
واجبات الأستاذة هون. صدنا الكائنات اللي طلبتها منه. الضفدع والكائن الثاني. ورا ما صدناها نروح لها. نحضر صف الوحوش لازم. صف الوحوش بعد تقدرون تنتقلون رأسا بدون ما رأسا صف الوحوش الدراسي اللي هو احنا نريده. رأسا تنتقلوا له. باعوا رأسا انتقلنا صف الوحوش الدراسي بدون ما يحتاج ندور بالخريطة أو بالأماكن. باعوا رأسا هذا هو.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
زين نحكي الأستاذة.
I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
حلو.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and
أتعلم
steady
الspell.
wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile.
اوكي. علمناها تعويض التفجير بومباردا.
Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
اوكي نجرب على اليقطين. نجرب التعويض. خلصنا المهمة مع الأستاذة هون. نجربها على اليقطين. هاي بومباردا. مبينة والله قوية.
Bombarda!
بومباردا
Just like that every time. Assured and in control.
ضرر انفجار صاعقة. قوية والله. تعويذة رهيبة. واو. اوكي على اي حال. زين. هسه نروح نشوف شنو عندنا مهمات. عندنا نريد المهمة مال التنين نكملها استخلاص المعلومات عن أنثى التنين. نشوف الخريطة. رأسا باعوا المهمة تقدرون رأسا تعينوها رأسا تعين على الخريطة. باو، تتعين أنا رأسا على الخريطة. هاي هي المهمة. أقرب نقطة سفر إلها هي هاي. قريبين يم بوبي، مو مشكلة. يم بالحان التقي وياها.
Glad you came.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
اوكي.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
نشوف سيرون عندنا مهمة وياها هم.
Hello, Sirona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
تحدث دراسة اوكي الأسفل العليا. خلينا نسافر لهذا المكان قلت لنا عليه. هسه احنا هنا المكان قلت لنا عليه صاير خريطة العالم. صاير هنا مع نقطة السفر قريبة كلش في النوبة. بس عندنا هاي أقرب شي.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
زين. شوي نوعا ما بعيدة. أنا استخدم شو اسمه الكان.
High wing, go!
اوه نستخدم هاي وينج. هاي وينج اسرع من المقشة. ننزل بالمكان المطلوب. ننزل هنا.
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
ممتاز. لقينا أهل السيدة.
Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aiden used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aiden died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aiden took ill when he was collecting Horklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather Horklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those Horklumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
اوكي.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned.
زين وين المكان؟
Had by dark wizards he was. Hope they know.
لحظة خلنا السفر هذا. اي ممتاز. دقيقة اكو شي هنا رسائل او شي هنا. وحوش دوغ بوغ. اوه وحوش دوغ بوغ هاي مزعجة. على اي حال. شنو هاي؟
Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark.
عن الفلك. بس حاليا احنا خلينا نخلص مهمتنا نتشتت باكثر من سالفة. كنا شوية مكان مع السحرة.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Levioso!
Bombarda! Incendio! Accio! Confringo!
استخدم السحر القديم. كلام كان بسيط على اي حال. ممتاز. حصلنا جرعة هيلث. جرعة من هالكائنات هم شوية. تجويف هوركلامب.
Leave the Horklumps to Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find. Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters.
شنو الكائنات؟
Incendio!
اي بالضبط انسانديو نخلص منها.
That's all the Horklumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
اوكي. زين نكمل نشوف شنو عندنا. اتوقع يمكن نواجه هنا عناكب اعتقد يعني. اكو جوا او فوق يمكن اذا نطلع فوق مو بالله. فوق بس يمكن اغراض. فلوس ذهب بس مو اكثر ولا اقل. زين لا نغير. سيرفر كلامب. ادخل لي جوا. اوه غول الجبل. حتى لو غول الجبل بس والله مبين قوي. اتوقع نحن نواجه غول. والله قوي مبين. والله مبين قوي. لا 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 لحظة لحظة لحظة. نتفاهم عزيزي رجاء. لا 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 قلت يتحرك بسرعة ما تحرك. وجهنا عليه لايتنينج. والله قوي هذا الغول. لا 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 صابني. ما ادري شنو. لا لا ما قاعد الحق على ورا الكاميرا. دمرتني الكاميرا. جاملتك عزيز الغول جامر. عزيز الغول جاملتك. بس حل قديم شوية كان قتال. قضينا على الغول. الغيلان قوية والله كلش قوية. الغيلان قوية كلش مو سهلة قتالها. استخدمت السبيل كلش قوية ومطور قدراتي كان الموضوع مو سهل. قوية الغيلان. على اي حال هاي شنو؟ اوراق ريحان الارض. عندي منها هواي اصلا. القتال كان حلو بالمكان على اي حال. اتوقع السناجب ممكن نحصلها لو شنو. بس حلو قتال كان مع الغول. عزيزتي سيرانا. شنو؟ رسائل رسائل رسائل. مجموعة رسائل. سيرانا. لحظة تفوت رسالة.
I should take this box. I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have this back.
خروج من الغابة المحرمة. نرجع سيرانا. أقرب مكان السيرانة منا. زين. ادخل الحانة. قول السيرانة صار.
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk clumps for her Wiggamel potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aiden. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Okay.
Revelio.
بعد التفاعل ويا العالم حتى الشغلات اللي بالحانة تقدرون تشربوها وتاكلون. زين. حنسوي هالمهمة لأن شوية ممكن تكون بسيطة ما تطول ويانا هواية. وين هالمهمة والبيسكت؟ خريطة العالم. انقاذ بسكت شوي. لا هذا زين. وين صارت؟ هنا. نطير بهاي وينج. طيران بهاي وينج رهيب صراحة. هسه ننقذ الكائن. ما ادري شنو قاعد يتعرض لشنو بالضبط ننقذه. محبوس صيادين. لازم انزل شوية بعيد. انزل هاي وينج. انزل انزل انزل. خلاص وخر. ما له علاقة بهذول الهوغ بوغ ما ادري شنو هما. احنا شغلنا ويا السحرة. لحظة. نستخدم تخفي حتى نقدر نصيد كم واحد منهم بدون ما يشوفنا. باعوا توتالس. تقدرون تقتلوه رأسا. ستيلث تسلل بدون ما يشوفوكم. باعوا هيك تسهلون المهمة على نفسكم رأسا. هاي السبيل تخليكم نختار ورا الأغراض. هو يحاول يدور علينا. شاف جماعته متعرضوا للهجوم. اكو هاي حيوانات أسيرة أسريها. لا كان يشوفنا. مشكلة جماعته من هنا شوية صعب التسلل. خلينا نبتعد عن العين بسرعة. واو قضينا بالتسلل. ولا واحد تقريبا حس علينا. هذا هو. واحد منهم بقى؟ لا ما اعتقد. نفتح القفل.
biscuit.
عندنا صيد هذا الكائن. شوفوا هاي منو. قضينا عليها. فجرناها. صرنا واحدة من الحيوانات. زين خلصنا المهمة وصدنا واحدة من الحيوانات. لحظة نحاول يلا بسرعة اتحرك. اي صدناها خلاص. صدنا هذا نوع ثاني هم. استعدينا وحش القمر المطلوب غير اللي صدناه هم نخليه يمنا. هذا اتوقع نوع هم ما عندي اياه. اثبت يمك. هم حتى نحميهم، نخليهم بالمحمية مالتنا.
Not going to hurt you.
أخذنا وحوش سحرية نخليها بالمحمية مالتنا اللي بغرفة المتطلبات. هسه خلصنا هاي الأمور كلها. أخذنا واحدة من الشغلات اللي نحطها بالسمات، نحطها بالسلوتات. بعد شنو هاي؟ فلوس، شوية ذهب لا أكثر ولا أقل. تمام أصدقائي، برأيي هنا نتوقف ونكمل بالحلقة الجاية. انتظروني بالحلقة الجاية من هوغورتس ليجاسي.